Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your Daily Dose. I'm your host, PB, and today we are checking out the Sea Road Fate Assembly. This game caught my eye. Basically, just I was looking for a new RPG, and I thought, you know what? I love the One Piece games that we've been playing on this channel. Honestly, it is pretty multiculturally diverse. So, depending on where you are in the world, you can change the language settings, which I think is pretty cool. A lot of the other games that we were playing originally didn't have that option. I would say that it's still relatively new for, I guess, a mobile game. It's only on server 165. So, if you would like to jump in, you will need to look it up manually. I will add all of the descriptions in the links and all of that stuff below on the Discord and stuff. But check it out. We're going to be jumping back into this. We've been playing it for, I want to say, probably maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes max, just wanting to test the waters. I did play this on a different account. Now, there are a couple of things to discuss when we jump into it. It is very, 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 very similar to all of the other One Piece games that we've been playing thus far on the channel. So if you're new or visiting, welcome. Check out those games as well. And of course, it's almost like Idle Heroes in a sense. It's pretty much like most AFKs. You do get to control the boat, which I think is kind of cool. There are some things that pop up that you can like auto explore. Let's jump straight into it though. We're going to do some of the fight scenes. I think that most people are familiar with the concept. There's five heroes. There's like the OP versions of the heroes, and then there's kind of like the food types. At the start of the game, you kind of establish that the heroes that are quote unquote core heroes are some of the stronger ones, and they're the desirable ones that you be sort of pulling for and looking to get. You can slow it down, you can speed it up, you can auto or manually do the abilities. We're going to manually do Hancock's ability. Now, of course, for those that are coming across or have been playing the Pirate Emperor games, you'll know that Hancock's pretty powerful there, but in this game, she kind of has her own, I want to say, niche. Now, I'm woefully underskilled, but I just wanted to show you that's kind of what the base of the battle is going to look like. Um, then we're actually going to do some pulls. We're going to do some updates. We're going to play this game for at least 40 minutes. Give it a look at maybe if it's free to play permanently. I don't think that... I don't think for my playstyle, I don't play free to play. Like, I'm just going to say that now. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to tally up what we do get as a pay to win, and then we're going to sort of see what some of the rewards are, even as we progress along, what we can get as a free to play. The game will give you some heroes. Like, I think the first pull you get is mandatory Usopp, and I mean, you can level this person up. They're not the core hero, from my understanding. So you kind of want something that has core in its name. So Hancock's got core up in the top left corner. And that's sort of like an indicator that they are like the staple heroes or the better heroes to use. In terms of like the value is very similar to all the other games that you're going to get. It's kind of gotcha. The berry system is slightly different though. So we'll go through that in a second. But essentially speaking, from an overview of what you do, very very much like Idle Heroes, very very much like Dynasty Origin Pioneers. There's a lot of familiarity with the other One Piece, so if you're already a One Piece expert, you'll probably know what to look out for as well. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the heroes that we can get. I do like that the game gives you free berries. So basically every time you get like a new hit of a hero, you get some more berries. It's like I said, it's very reminiscent of other games that we've played, and I'm definitely excited to explore this. Of course, I did spend a little bit, so I'm already VIP 6. It is very easy to spend on this game. I guess the only way to do it, and this is interesting, is you need to buy the berries first. This is the thing. So you need to buy the berries first, and then you use the jade fruit to buy the actual items in the game. So we're going to go through a couple of the things that I would probably point out are worth sort of spending on. So we've got 1,074 berries, which is about 200 to 300 Australian, which is about 150 USD. if you take that into consideration, to get to like VIP 6 on most other games, it's a little above, I would say, the expectation for value for money. If you have a look at some of the other levels, I don't know if it's going to let me show you. So I think it caps out at VIP 10. So we're almost we're good over halfway across, having spent around 150 USD. So in terms of like, I guess whaleability, it's not that heavy. I do think that a lot of these events are going to require you to spend. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But first things first, once you jump into the server, you'll pretty much go through the generic have to go here, have to do that, X, Y, and Z. It's going to introduce you to the other game concepts. I'm going to have a little look at some of the missions. It's, like I said, pretty stock standard: arena, recruitment, intel, which is the Voyager missions. PvP is pretty stock standard. What was the other thing that I was looking for? I am not 100% sure. If I go to market, daily shops, so we've got arena, hero shops, all very indicative of the other game types. Now, adventure, that's what I'm looking for. So this also has Impel Down in it, and this one is going to give you some additional rewards. It actually gives you some, I guess, legendary tier sets or epic sets, I would say. So there is actually there's green, blue, purple, orange, red, and then like iridescent as the highest tier level of gear in the game. So they actually give you like the second highest tier, pretty much just for some berries. So again, berries are kind of important, obviously making the progress. You are going to get some additional rewards as well as stage clear rewards. So I do think that they are generous to free to play players from the get go. I would say that it certainly is going to like level the playing field so that you can progress. But what I think it does do is it does shine with its terms of topping up. So straight off the bat, having topped up 1,000 berries, basically I get Big Mama. And you all know that I loved Big Mama. She was, she was the cream of the crop in terms of what I loved. Even though she's terrible in battle, yeah, so even though she's terrible in Pirate Emperor, um, I feel like she's a really good character in this game. So I was excited to see. And again, she's got the core symbol, so she's an emperor. I look. I'm a sucker when it comes to stuff that I do enjoy, and of course the nostalgia is there. So we're going to be leveling her up. I don't think we're probably not gonna progress that far. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is more like an introduction thing, but we'll get her leveled up. Maybe we can see if we can push though, because I'm excited to see how far I can get in terms of getting her abilities. I want to, of course, get it maxed out to level 100, but I also, on top of that, I want to see whether or not I can actually maybe 7-star her today. It would be nice to 7-star Hancock. There is an event that pops up basically after you get within like the first 10 levels of the game. And it is sort of to encourage you to summon out Hawk. Now, you know, ugh, this is the thing, right? So when we get into it, you can claim these prizes. Basically, every single day you can grab some additional ones. And again, these are all for free. They give you the character for free. It's not like you're having to pay for it. So they do want to introduce you, and of course, it's his Clash of Destiny event. So if you fight him a couple of times, you can rank up that way. Where's his other one? It is his promotion gifts. So very similar to other games. So if you played League of Pantheons as well, this one is again there. So this is the, I guess this is the difference between um, having a monetary value on the screen, because you buy with a crystal berry. So just be mindful that it can be quite expensive. And I do have to say, there are additional buy attempts too, which I think is interesting. And I was having a look at some of these pets on the other account that I spent a little bit of money on. We're not going to talk about that. Um, there's some cool little pets. There's lots of things that I don't know about, so I'm definitely excited about it, exploring this. Now I was building Hawkeyes on that account, so I do kind of have a little bit of a concept. But because you do get a lot of him for free during the event, like copies of him, it really just comes down to how much food you can get in order to build them. Now, if you are spending, I would recommend focusing on Big Mom first because she's going to carry your team, and then look at Hancock actually as your secondary DPS, and potentially Hulkeyes or Ray Lee, depending on what you want to do. Again, if you top up, there are a lot of additional rewards. You can, of course, get some free stuff here, which is just free berries. These ones, these ones are interesting. You could luck out and potentially get one of these like cards, and I guess we could gamble on it. I mean, it could be a good example. Now, argument. Well, look, arguably it could also be a terrible investment because that was like what's that, like $10, almost $7.99 we spent on there, close to $10. Hopefully that we can luck it out. There is a lot of things here too, so the first time you jump in here you're going to be looking at it and going, okay, so what do I pick first, PB? I guess to run it through, if you double tap on the item, it'll tell you what the premium rewards are. Now, these are guaranteed drops if you do spend some of your berries. However, there are some other events you probably want to save those berries up for. But if you are feeling extra spicy and you want to drop a couple of 10 bombs, you can get some of these rare badges. I would say, and again, you can go through each of these ones that will show you like whole crew, bonus, arena, etc. You can have a look to see what would probably benefit you most. However, a lot of players are probably just going to try to get one of these selection packs. And the reason being is because if you're building Big Mum and you are going to be spending the berries or the gems here, basically you are going to get like that guaranteed copy. Now they are limited, so just remember, I believe you can only get one of these per day or per event rotation. So if you do get super lucky, just remember to continue to change those rewards. The other thing to note is that some of these other items are a little bit confusing. This one here, in my opinion, the Legendary Gear random box is absolutely mandatory. Try to get 2 of those if you are spinning for it. This one, however, you need to get quite a few of the mysterious crystals. You need to get 100 in order to get one of those. That can potentially get you there. It is, in my opinion, better than the other rewards. This is the ingredient you use to upgrade your legendary tier armor, so just keep that in mind as well. But I would recommend probably going with the additional crystals, definitely the legendary tier box, and then trying to get your actual Emperor or Marine hero. Now, if you get some RNG and you like pull like a Daddy Garp, or if you pull like I don't know, Dark Rayleigh from the other event, maybe even a Shanks, or if you are wailing hard for the Big Mum, that's going to be the guaranteed copy that's going to let you get at least to 6-star. And then on top of that, there's a strong possibility for you to get that hero to 9-star pretty much within day 2. I can guarantee I've done that in day 2 on my other account. Yeah, I did spend a bit though. We're not going to talk about that. Anyway, let's go into the free draws. So you have 99 times left in order to get the guaranteed S tier prize. Now, if you're looking at it, you can grab some free ones per day. This does refresh after 2 days, so there are buyer limitations. Now, if you're thinking, what one should I do? You do get like if you know that it's only going to take 99 spins to get there, then possibly you can just buy the 328 berry and then just spend a little bit of your berries. If you have a bucket load of berries just lying around though, I think you do have to factor that in though. It's going to cost you around 30,000 berries to get the guaranteed one. Probably think about that in the long term. We're just going to do one and we'll see if we get lucky. We got the double legendary off the first bat. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I am not complaining about that one. Once you do sell it out, make sure you jump onto the next one, which is going to be the artifacts or the. These are kind of like the what would I want to? They're like artifacts. They're basically artifacts. You equip them to your heroes and they get a percentage bonus. So we'll go with that one next. I don't actually know what the key does, not going to lie, so I'm just going to go with what I do know in the game. But there you go. 89 draws. We did get lucky. Do you want to do another 10 bomb? Let's do one more 10 bomb. Let's have a look to see if we do get another one. We did. We got the artifact. So the A tier pretty much paid for itself. Now, on top of that, of course, if we go into it, we can have a look at there's the Frankie Challenge. I would recommend doing this once you've powered up because you can get some free goodies. You do get a free Frankie copy, which is kind of cool. And of course, when we have a look at it, you do have the options to try to pull for the main attraction, which is Mohawk or, of course, Hawkeyes. Now, if you want to change that anywhere on the screen at any time, you can change. Now, for a Emperor or a Marine hero, the cost of the guarantee increases. So that's 100 to get that. If you wanted to get Hawkeyes, it is 70. So factor that in if you are trying to, I guess, get ahead on that. Of course, the gold fruit recruitment is limited. So you can't necessarily just use all of your gold fruits. As you can see, you can only do it twice a day. If you want to save up, you can get that guaranteed copy of him. A couple of them, maybe with a little bit of RNG, you can get some additional copies of him. It really just depends on what you're looking to build. Now, he is the DPS. If you actually want to preview the heroes, you can always try them out to see what they do. This guy here, Rayleigh, looks pretty insane. The only thing that I would say is be careful, even if you are whaling, it is difficult to build like a full Emperor or Marine team because you just don't have the food and you certainly don't have the 6 stars yet to actually, pull that off. So keep that in mind. His ultimate ability is this one. So he basically does like a massive burst line AoE. Pretty impressive, not going to lie. If you want to jump out of that, just click the exit button. But ultimately, this event is shaping itself up to be quite nice. There is the hero claim. So this one here is like a free 10 draw. At the end of it, you actually do get a selection. So you will be able to actually get that copy of him as well. So I think that's pretty cool. And you also get the free copy as well. So complete all missions to claim Mighty Hero Mohawks or Hawkeyes. And essentially speaking, you get his upgrade ability to get him to 6 star. Now, the other thing to mention is there is the gold buy event. So though this one refreshes, it's already refreshed, perfect. So if you want to spend some berries to upgrade this a little bit quicker, I don't think it's a bad idea. I mean, you can never not have enough gold early on in the game, particularly if you're leveling up. But every time you level this up, you do get 100 of these, which is going to go towards your bounty order. And essentially speaking, you get the first one free. Then it's going to upgrade in terms of how much. So we've got 590 bounties. Now the grand prize, again, is another hero selection. You can build whichever one you want. Obviously, these are all core heroes. If you're a Kid fan, go with Kid. If you want to build Kuma as the tank, he is great. He's great in all the game modes, I'm not going to lie. I feel like every single One Piece has to have a Kuma in it. And he does actually have the bubble shield, which is ridiculous. He's not available. Oh, it's Seto. Okay. I think you actually get Kuma for free. Anyway, let's just try and roll a couple more. Maybe we do get lucky. And again, I feel like this is almost a guaranteed. It just comes down to how you're actually going to pull it off. You might get the guaranteed jackpot day 1. It might take you all of the event to get the guaranteed jackpot in day number 6. But I do believe there is enough provision every single day. You just have to be active and you will get enough of these stars, enough of these bounties completed in order to grab that free 3-star core. All right, so in terms of free to play, it does welcome you in. Obviously, for like most gotcha games, it's going to try to get you to spend some money. The thing that I notice when it pops up is, you can get like this dude over here, Monkey D. Luffy, and of course you can get some of the recruitment camps, which is like the profit orbs, or the wanted posters, and you do get some of the artifacts, but ultimately just stay clear of these ones. I don't think there is much value there. Like I honestly think if you're not going to be building those heroes in the long term, then maybe it's just it's a little too far on the gotcha spectrum, particularly for the price of it. These ones here, I mean, look, for 18 berries, that's not bad. there are some like value adding elements, I'm going to say that you should be looking out for, but ultimately stick clear of these ones. There's going to be a Mohawk package as well. If you don't build Hawkeyes, then don't buy the package for his skin. It's just a rip off. It's basically an $80 package for a skin. Let's be honest, I feel like that's not even really necessary. But as we progress along, we might have 48 of you. I want to grab some additional things here. So we're going to talk a little bit about what to spend some berries on. I have 3,000 berries left. It's not this one. Where is it? It's not adventure. Bear with me. I will find it. I will find it. Is it missions? No. Where is that little symbol? Is it in the shops? Potentially in the shops. All right. So again, if you, and this I guess is the pay to win element side of things. If you are spending, the game is going to give you quite a lot of additional things. So just keep that in mind. Obviously, it will progress you a little bit further. Now, the other thing that I was looking at was this growth fund. So definitely worth spending the 98 in my opinion for this. You can never not have enough berries, okay? You need berries. But there's another thing that I was looking for. Where was it? This one, skip this. This is terrible value. Honestly, I looked at it the last time. It was really bad. You could buy the daily ones here. Um, it's not bad because you can get some of the surprise cards. You can luck out and actually get like a full bespoke one. Most of the time, the game is going to give you these stupid fragment cards though, but they can eventually go towards you getting one of those Marine or Emperors. There are some like look, there's gambling elements to anything in this game, but I do think that there are some values in spending a few berries here and then to make some progress. The other thing that I was actually looking for, there's so many bloody things that pop up here. Is this the one? Okay, we'll claim that one. Claim that one. And what was this one? No, it wasn't this. What was it? Intel? No, it wasn't Intel. Wasn't Quick Idle. Was it missions? No, it wasn't missions. Where's that damn thing? I'll know when I see it, okay? I know you can blitz it. Quick idle blitzing. Let's try and do that. There we go. This is the thing that I was looking for. My goodness. So this is kind of like the monthly buy limit, weekly buy limit, daily stuff like that. Now, you are investing overall, but if you do purchase these ones, basically it gives you some additional things based on the week or the month. So, daily free quick battle plus 2, 6 privilege for 1 month, purchase available after expiration. So, basically, that means that you can do additional quick battles. So, that means you can level up your hero a lot faster. If you want to spend the gems ones, you basically get free initial purple missions. We'll buy that one. We'll show you in a second. So if we do it, then if we go over to the Intel section, we'll refresh it. We should be able to get a lot more of the purple missions. And I would say, oh, there we go. So we're starting to get some of the legendary ones too. Now, we don't have enough Intel, so don't keep refreshing if you don't need it. But the privilege is activated, so very similar to the other ones, which I quite like. Battle page. I don't even know how to get there outside of this. I am a noob when it comes to looking at this. Now, there are some other cool things here too. So you gain extra 2 superior tickets daily. So you get some extra tickets per day. You get 500 fruit each day. And of course, this one is for the month. You do get some additional bonuses. Now, this is a little bit expensive, so think about it before you do get it. However, you are essentially buying it for the berries as well. So if you try to factor that in, it isn't a terrible investment. The only thing that I would probably recommend though is if you are trying to get some of those off the bat hard to get like copies of heroes, then the camp recruitment ticket is probably a better option. But I would overall say best value would probably be the extra quick battles. So we're going to go ahead and buy that just because I know that I'm going to be doing it. And we're just going to zoom ahead, and already, I mean, we just skip here. And we're going to spend quite a few of our gemages to get us leveled up here. We should end up around level 27 almost. And there you go. And that pretty much just unlocks things a little bit quicker. The idea is to get to level 30 on day one and then to progress from there. But the other thing is to always get some, additional intel. So we're going to refresh. Oh, okay. We need one more. All right. So we're not going to throw those things away. But I mean, in terms of like the crux of the game, it's not terrible. You do get a lot of berries back. Obviously, you're going to be spending a lot of berries to begin if you are looking to pursue some of those events. Just keep in mind that this event here, make sure you do this daily if you are looking to summon out your limited recruitment. For berries, you're going to need at least 4,800 a day. I don't know if I really want to pull for Rayleigh. I'm not sure. I am not entirely sure. If I do buy the premium package, there is the option to get a guaranteed copy of those that are or those that are available. However, the only thing that I'm thinking, and this is something for you to factor into, if you are looking to build this guy, if you do get to this point and you are looking to spend some money, this is actually a 6-star all-star camp. So this does have the Marine and Emperors in it. So depending on if you are going to push to build him, and unfortunately you can't change him. This sucks too, because I mean, obviously if you could pick someone else, you would. But if you do choose to, you can at least buy this package twice to grab those 6 stars. That would be my best advice if you are looking to build like a light and dark or an emperor or marine hero, because you're going to need that 6-star. That 6-star is going to hold you back. If you don't have those 6 stars, there's no way for you to get enough food to build like your big mum to 9-star day one. So that would be my advice for those that are whaling. However, let's jump into it. We have 100 summons. We have 32 of those. I don't know if we'll be doing those ones. We might, but we can definitely do the 100 summons. Let's have a look and see what the odds are. I'm going to predict we should at least get, on average, I want to say 8 legendaries out of 100 summons. It's not a guaranteed every 10 bombs, so keep that in mind. That is something that you do need to kind of factor in. Now you will see a lot of them. You might even get a double up, but honestly, not a guaranteed every 10 bomb. So hopefully we do manage to get at least 8 of these from that 100 summons. Did it get another Bon Clay? Not too mad about that, just because I need some 6-star food. Got a Sanji. Let's keep going. We're going to get some trophies as well. Let's spice it up a little bit. Hey, oh wow. We actually pulled him. Okay, is that a sign or what? Hey, back to back almost. All right, double legendary, starting it off strong. Can we get a triple? No, that's a little bit greedy. Honestly, if we don't pull anything else, that's not bad at all. Hey, all right. We got ourselves the old Morrigan. Can we get another legendary? Nope. We did get ourselves a Brook, however. So far, not too bad on the legendary front hunt. Maybe if we do get an extra double up here. Yes, we needed you. You're going to be food for Hawkeyes. We needed a pearl. And for those that are wondering, you can just fast skip this. I'm just doing it for the fun of it. We fast skipped it. We got, oh, nice. We got some food. We need smooth. Smoothie has to be the food. How many we got left? 33. Let's go a little bit more. Do it nice and quick. Not bad, not bad. We did get some purples. That's not bad. We did get some free berries. Do another quick flip. Wow, did we just pull an ace? Just pulled an ace. Okay, we're not quick flipping it. That's pretty cool, not going to lie. Got a chopper too. Very decent healer. All we really need is a Marco now, and we're set. Honestly. Let's see what we get. Maybe one more legend this round. We got triple epics though. Not too greedy. Triple epics. All epics end up being basically a legendary in the end. Got a chopper too for the one roll. See if we get lucky. You never know. And we got a Luffy. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Obviously, we do have 2 of these ones. What was this one? I missed that completely. Oh, we got the kid. I don't even know what her name is. And we got ourselves Shark Boy. All right, so we got an Arlong as well. So that's pretty cool. All right, so in terms of that, I would definitely say if we go over to our hero tab here, what did we get? So we got Ace. Um, Pretty cool, not gonna lie. We got our core hero that we needed, which is Mr. Hawk. Then we got some food. So for those that are curious, he needs Pearl. So I'm very happy that we got a Pearl copy. Now I wouldn't recommend using this all at all. Only use your all for your Marines and Emperors. Plenty of the other hero factions give you food, so just keep that in mind. You always want to be keeping food set aside for your emperors and marines. Now we did get a couple of double ups there, so we will be able to build bond clay. What else did we get? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11. 11 out of 103 pulls. That's not bad. That's really good. I think the best part about it too is we basically got 1100 berries. So on top of that, well, not quite 1100 berries because we did get a double up there, but we did get some berries. Let's just say that we got like I think 1,000 berries or 900 berries from the legendaries, and actually the epics all give you berries too. So keep that in mind. So it's not a waste if you do land on some of these ones. It actually works out to be quite nice. So just grab some of the berries. Bellamy. What else is there? Chopper gives 100 berries. He's only epic. And then Brooks as well. And all of these ones, I mean, I feel like the game, once you turn the music on, it sets the atmosphere. There are some cinematics as well, which is kind of cool. We will be throwing Mohawk into our team. We're going to be throwing Ace into the team. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to run in terms of the squad. So Hancock's really strong. She's very, very strong. She's an AoE specialist. We're going to be throwing Big Mum in the front because she's a tank. Uh, Honestly, Moa could probably tank anyway, so I'll throw Ace into that spot there. And then last but not least, we might throw in... might just throw Usopp in for now until we can get ourselves a Marco copy. Obviously, Marco, on any iteration of the game, Marco is OP. He is the healer support that you want to build. Going to try and level you up a little bit though. Get you to level 100 because you're going to be tanking for us for the majority of the game. I'm going to throw on the best gear for you. Equip. And, oh, that's right. We actually do have quite a lot of other stuff. Try to get you to level... Can I get you to level 100? Not quite. Probably get you like level 80, and then I'll level you up a little bit because you're going to be squishy. Look at that RNG. It would have been cool if I pulled a Big Mum as well, but didn't happen. That's okay. Level you up a little bit, Ace. I'm assuming you're going to be a DPS. Yes, you are. You're Firefished. I did go with Shanks on the other account. I will like to see what Ace can do instead of Shanks. And gear-wise, we can just keep that as well. Grab some berries, move along. All right, so because we did unlock you, that means that grab a couple of these bounties. Draw. Oh. Hey, got some more of those things. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. All right, so off the bat, if we wanted to, we could purchase one of these because that is some light and dark food. Obviously, Marina Emperor. 38 though. How many jade berries do I have left? I hate that it doesn't tell me how many berries I have left. You know what? I'm just going to buy it. I'm just going to buy it. Why? Because I know that I'm probably going to be having to use some of that food later on to build Big Mum. Outside of that, is there anything else that we can do potentially? We can do a couple more spins with the berries. 79 to get the guaranteed. Maybe this will be the way that we manage to 6-star. Now, before I do that though, I do have to use the berries wisely. We're going to go over to, where are you? Oh yeah, this is the other thing I was going to say, the rookie pack. This one wasn't bad. It does get quite expensive to get the guarantees. But like off the bat, if you do want some, I guess, legendary tier gear, for 6 berries, you can't really complain about it. This is like a um, guaranteed 5 star for 30. This one here, again, you get like, you can select one red gear from the box. Probably going to hold off on spending on that one, to be completely honest. But I was thinking, if I'm going to do the recruitment, we should probably spend that. As much as I want to build Rayleigh, I just think that logically I could just go with you and get you as, if I get you to 9 star really quickly, or at least to 8 star, then I can get the guaranteed copies for Big Mum, so that I can get her food, which is ultimately what I want to do. I want to get her to 9 star quickly. She's a tank. She revives herself. We're gonna do some fights, and you won't have to listen to me forever. What's this one? What was in that box? Oh, legendary gear. All right, not bad. We got a 50 shard. Okay, and like you see, like you basically in 20 minutes I can buy another 4K worth. Eventually you will get the guaranteed if you do have the gems. So I'm not going to waste any more gems. Should I recruit here though? Is there anything truly value-tastic? So I'd be spending 128 gems anyway to get those 6 star heroes, so I don't think I want to spend here. Is there anything out of there that I want? Not necessarily. I think I'm just going to be patient with this one. I do think that it is better to be patient in some regards than just go spend, happy. Now, in the bag, let's go back into the bag. Let's have a look to see. So this is an all-star camp. We're not going to use that. 2 random gears. Okay, so we got the boots and the helmet. This is a 30-day test draw, so you get 10 a day. That's kind of an odd thing, but it just sits around for 10 days. This is one of those shards that we're not gonna try and pull. What's this? A fortune box? What's in the fortune box? Oh, please, can we high roll? Can we high roll? Can you high roll, please? Oh, you did not high roll, but you gave us lots of berries, so there is that. There would have been awesome. We did manage to get the high roll. What's this one? 100 direct pack. You gain 500 gold. Oh, okay. So this one basically a guaranteed level up pack. I think that was for the Big Mum one. This is the gold one. This one is, oh, yep, guaranteed camp fragment. I'll just leave that one just because we don't need to necessarily mess with that. These ones are all core heroes for those that are curious. So you get Buggy, of course, Crocodile, and Sento. So if you want to use that one later on, Elite Gift Pack, we're going to keep that one in the bag. Gearbox, yeah, we'll use that. Grab some gear. This is the daily surprise. Maybe we luck out and get like well, I guess that's a lucky. We did get a guaranteed 5 star. Grab some random legendary gear. What's this one? Exquisite box. Okay, pretty sure you get the guaranteed there. EXP, pretty stock standard. What's this one? Gonna leave that. And let's go into the fragments. So these ones are elite and these ones are standard. In the elite, I think it shows you what you can get. So you can, of course, get light and dark. Marco is there. I want a Marco. I won't complain though if you do give me some other cool ones. And this one is the stock standard fragments. So I wonder if this, yeah. So he's in the like he's actually there's still drop rates in the standard ones to get some elite pulls. Let's see what we get. We got a 5 star and we got another 5 star. Obviously, we got 2 5 stars, but that's pretty cool. We did manage to pull ourselves some food. And last but not least, let's go ahead and fuse these two together. Or fingers crossed we get something good. More food and more food. Interesting. The other thing too is this is like a badge or talisman. This one's specific for Big Mum. This is our gear bag, so we're going to go over to our heroes now. Go ahead and equip you. And I don't know if I actually want to keep that on you. I was thinking maybe I equip that to Hancock because she does a little bit more damage than Big Mum does because Big Mum's a tank. I still want a good. I still want to put good gear. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, gear is still necessary, but at the same time, Hancock's probably going to be carrying the team for AOE damage. I want to get you leveled up to at least level 60, and then we can do some fights. Do some fights. See how we go. Get some progress going, and of course, we do get some more cores. There's a lot of things to do in the game, but overall, I would say that it is very reminiscent, a little bit more polished, even in the animated style of the other games. So make sure that you do check this out, particularly if you do love some One Piece action. Get that up to level 100. And I actually know that I can buy one of you. I can actually buy a copy of her, which is great. I'm actually going to do that a little bit later on. I'm going to buy a copy of her and get her to 6-star. But outside of that, let's jump in. Is there anything else that I can grab? Guaranteed. Oh, yeah, we got 5 of these recruitments. Oh, we actually got a random 5-star. Not bad. Can I pull the Mohawk? I did not get him. That's okay. Alrighty then. So let's jump into the actual fight scenes. This is the other interesting thing is every time you get a 5-star, you can actually level up your little ship. And you do get like a lot of this early on, and then every time you level up the star level of your hero, you also get the bonuses. So it actually works out to be quite a lot. And then you do have, what's this one? Is it going to let me embed you? Yes, there we go. And also here, this is the other thing. So you got badges here. So eventually you'll be able to get some of these stuff. I'd imagine this is super expensive. Like this would be 100% whale skin level expensive, but obviously something to work towards if you are going to be whaling on the account. I'm going to grab that. I'm just trying to hit level 30 to be honest. Grab some more trophies. Now, what was the other one? Do we have some more? We have 25 more. Might as well recruit again for 25. We'll do a quick flip. We got some more food. I'm not going to lie, food is great. Okay. Ghost Girl, give us some more food. Cancel, I do not want to spend. Do some solo pulls. Maybe we get lucky. Alrighty then. So we got 32 of this. I'm going to hold on to those ones. Maybe that'll be the second video when we do some power-ups. Let's do some gameplay though. Just grab some of this stuff. Go back to the Grand Port. Now, I do wanna fight the big bad boss. Because we win, we get some good stuff. So we actually get 3 of those recruitments and we get an artifact. I think that it's like it's a little bit of a skill test because this guy level 200. I might die. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna turn it on manual and go like 2 times speed. Good pace at 2 times speed. Let's see how much damage. Let's see how much damage Hancock actually does. I suspect we are not going to win this fight. Gauging by how bad we're going with that HP bar, I do think we're probably going to need some 6-stars in order to beat this guy. Oh yeah, he wiped out most of the team. Now, one thing to mention though is Lin Lin does have a revive mechanism. So if she does die, she should be able to revive. Yep, kind of makes her like mandatory as a tank. She really is overpowered. Unfortunately, it looks like she's definitely in the pay to win realm. Uh, I would recommend though for those that are going to be spending on this that you do try to build her. So we can't really do that. I'm gonna skip that because that's really loud. So I apologize if that broke anyone's eardrums. But they do have actual animated clips in this game. So as you progress along, you actually see some cool little things that pop up as you do your little story modes. It throws in the actual anime scenes. So I don't know if these guys even own the rights to this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, hopefully we can make some progress though. Let's see if we can get a couple more level clears and then we'll call it a day. We'll do some PvP too, I think. And then let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see me do some power up videos. Who should I build on this account? And of course, feel free to join the Discord. I know that we'll be doing some more DOP action as well. Oh, okay. So we unlocked this little quest thing here. So this is basically like the treasure hunting thing. Okay, interesting. I do imagine I'll probably be building Kaido at one stage. Um, that'll be interesting as well. What are these ones? Okay, let's see if we can get like a spear or something. Give me something decent. Give me something gold. No, no joy. All right. Well, that's pretty much it in terms of the, I guess, gameplay side of things. It doesn't really, I want to say, like it visually it's pretty good. I mean, music wise, obviously I can't have the music blaring while I play it, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty catchy while you're listening to it. Definitely reminisces you of like a One Piece adventure. Is it free to play friendly? At this point, I would say it's definitely on point with a lot of the other games. You don't necessarily have to spend a great deal or anything to progress. They are giving you basically giving you Hawk for free. As long as you participate, you should be able to get him and then hopefully get enough food to get him up to like at least 8 star by the end of the event. You do get a lot of stuff and oh, there we go. This is the resource challenges as well. Everybody knows this one, so we have to do this mandatory. Uh, I think times 30 comes at level 30. Yeah, unlocks at level 30. There is another mechanic, I believe, when you will unlock it, which is this one. You do need to progress to get it, but that's basically the guild feature. Now, if you have a look at the chat, pretty active. A lot of other languages as well. Sadly, there are no translation function. These are all the codes, by the way, so you can look this up on the internet. There's a few that are still active. I think there's at least 5 that are still active. I'll link those in the description field below. So remind me and I will add those ones as well, the active codes that are working. But outside of that, I'm pretty impressed. I'm definitely going to give it a go. Going to keep pushing forward. Let me know if you'd like to see a little bit of a power up video. I'm happy to do one when we manage to get old mate Linlin all solo pulled. Let's go. Happy to do a little bit of a power up video. And then to do some PvP gameplay and yeah, just talk a little bit in general about some of the events that pop up. If not, that's okay. Stay tuned. I will be coming back to DOP, talking about some of the fabled heroes and buying some of those ones. I think there's a new event that's popped up today as well. And we will be back on Pirate Emperor and maybe get a little bit of Idle Heroes action moving forward. I did start a new account for that game too. Anyway, I'm your host PB. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.